BNB. Halle, halle, halle.
Are you one of those single mothers that are struggling with the modern day parenting? Baby, listen, I am an 80s baby, okay? A millennial kid. And let me tell you that I struggle. And I struggle because everything is so different from the times when we were coming up, baby. These mugs have technology. Even though we was introduced to the internet first, they have more resources in the internet than we did. So like everything is different from when we were being raised. And this modern day parenting, let me see. I want to say it's like these kids force a friendship in you. We would talk about that because when I was coming up, baby, you was friends with your mom. Like we are this generation, as we are friends with our kids. But that's a good thing though, because you know what? It is good to be on your kids' good side always. I don't ever want to be one of those moms that fall out with their kids and fight with them over nonsense and stuff. Baby, please, at the end of the day, we are grown. Well, my kids are growing up. I'm grown. And so we communicate and we use our words at the end of the day. Welcome to another episode of Why Them We Testing Podcast, baby. It is just me tonight on the mic, but that's okay though. I wanted to come in and talk about the statistics on the single mothers in the United States, baby. Listen, did you know that about 15 million single mother families are in the U.S., representing around 23% of the households with children? Single mothers, 15 million single homes with kids. I have 6 kids and I'm a single mother, so let's think about how hectic that can be. Okay, first of all, I wasn't raised with both parents in the home, unfortunately, but I was raised around cousins that were in the home with their dads and stuff. So I know what that 2 parent household looked like, even though I didn't get that personal experience myself. And up until I had my last kids or whatever, my kids were a 2 parent home until I couldn't take it no more mentally. And so I packed my shit and got up out of there. So basically, they have been in a single parent home from 2010 up until now. And it's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy to do at all. And back then, when we were the kids, when we were the generation that was being raised, and generations before us probably, they had a village. They had, the aunties and uncles that were involved, and then nobody have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Then nobody have no nasty remarks, and then nobody had no attitude. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was respectful of their elderly, no matter who that person was to you. We barely have that anymore for some reason. These kids pick and choose who they want to respect these days. And half of the time they don't respect their parents. But although I am a single mother in a single parent home, I do get the respect from my kids. Thank you, Jesus. Because, baby, with no respect in between people, you really don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? That is a lose-lose situation and a downhill relationship, friendship. And respect is a very important thing. And so if you haven't established respect with your kids, honey, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard to raise them kids if they don't respect you. And it's going to be hard for you to understand what your kids are going through as they learn to grow into themselves and learn to know about themselves. It's going to be hard for you to have respect if you don't even sit there and have the patience and the understanding and just overall all the love and care that you need with the kids. Baby, this modern day parenting that I have been seeing with some parents, not all, honey, and I'm speaking very loosely, but this is just me on the outside looking in. I'm sorry. There are a lot of people who are too friendly with their kids. No problem with you being friends with your kids at all. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, you need to build that friendship with your kids so that they can be comfortable enough to come to you during all other things that they will face in life. And trust me, they will face some stuff in life that they don't know if they need to open their mouth at all, because you have been there. I have been there. everybody have been there or will be there. You know what I'm saying? You will go through something that's gonna test you really bad, and you ain't even gonna know if you want to open your mouth about it to a soul. So it's important to have this trust, you know what I'm saying, in between your kids with this parenting for these days, because this modern day parenting, baby. Like I said, it's like they forced the friendship because they first of all, what I like about this generation of kids, honey, they so brilliant. And they kind of make me believe that reincarnation is real, man, because some of these jokers, when you talk to them, no matter their age, they talk like they been here before. And y'all know what I'm talking about because y'all be looking at them babies and stuff online, and you know what I'm saying, these babies are so advanced. Like, oh my gosh, they be like 1 month and already walking type stuff, baby. So these kids are very advanced. This is what I love about this generation. They speak up. We all have a mind and we all have opinions. They speak up, and they speak exactly what is on their mind, you know what I'm saying? And they share their thoughts so openly, and they communicate so well, especially my kids, which I am so proud of that. They communicate so well. Like, if it comes to a point where we need to sit down and have our family discussions because of whatever, a little rift or something going on in between the siblings or between me and my kids. Because yes, we do fall out. But the thing about me, like I said, we communicate in this household. So we ain't going to sleep mad at each other because I don't play this shit. They communicate so well. Oh my gosh, honey. And so when I talk to my kids, it do not feel, you know what I'm saying, like I'm talking to some kids. Sometimes it feel like, you know what I'm saying, they challenge what I know and what I believe. And I like that. I like being challenged. I like to learn new things or whatever. And so with these kids and this generation, you know what I'm saying, with the modern day parenting for 2024, baby, they are very, very insightful and informative kids. Half of them have so much wisdom in them that I don't even remember being in kids at that age when we were coming up. Like, we had smart ass kids, don't get me wrong. Smart, I'm talking about super smart, super dope kids. But like these kids, today's time kids, these kids different. Y'all can't tell me that they don't feel like they just sent him to say some part of planet in some kind of way. I don't know what if it be, but I know that they are super intelligent, smart, they communicate well. And that's what I like about a little bit of the modern day parenting for 2024. And you know what I'm saying, because it's hard doing it because I'm a single mother and I'm doing it by myself, and I don't have the other man or whatever you want to call it. Listen, I'm so disoriented with that because I have literally been raising my kids by myself, so I don't even know how to say what that other person that helped me create them babies is like without being super mean about it and nasty, because I ain't even trying to be no nasty person. I ain't trying to bring nobody down because your actions speak louder than words anyway, baby. I ain't gotta say shit. Your action sucks. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying though, it's hard, you know what I'm saying, doing this by myself. But would I trade this shit? No. I don't think that I would. I don't think that I could. I don't think that I shall. I know that God give us all our battles for a reason, you know what I'm saying? And he don't put nobody through nothing that they cannot bear. Period. I know y'all say, girl, wait, we be going through some things. How can you sit up here and fix your mouth to say that? Baby, man, you know why I can say this? Because my faith is so big, and I trust every single thing that I go through because I know that builds characteristic, baby, and that helps me with my growth. So I never downplay anything that I have been through. I'm not ashamed of nothing that I've been through. I'm not even ashamed of being a single mother of 6 kids. Yes, you heard me right. 6 kids, all by one man. Yes, I get that question. I'm like, are they all by the same man? Like, yes, motherfuckers, they are by the same man. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. All 6 of them. Um, yes, like I was saying though, ever since 2010, I'm sorry, when I had the twins, and they probably were just about 5, 6 months. I made that decision that I was tired of putting up with what I was putting up with, and that life as a single mother would be better for me. So I collectively made that decision to become a single mom, and I walked out of a 2-parent household to become one of the 15 million single mothers out here, honey, with kids struggling. And although, you know what I'm saying, it's not easy. Like I said, I rather do this by myself and go through so much stuff that's gonna build my character and make me an amazing person, a super wonderful mom. Baby, I would not trade this and do it any other way. Like I would go through the same bushes again if I know the outcome. The only difference is I'll be able to, because I know what I'm going through. I have a stronger mind this time to deal with the things that I'm going through, honey. Because like mentally, you know what I'm saying, going through stuff alone that breaks you down sometimes. But it's okay though, baby. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because what does not kills us makes us stronger. And I love that saying because that is always so true. Now, the poverty rate for single mother families are more likely to live in poverty. Yeah, I do live in poverty, and I will openly talk about this because I am not ashamed, honey. We live on top of each other, right? I live with my mom. My brother is here sometimes. My 6 kids, and I also have a niece that lives with me, baby. No, I'm not ashamed. We are a big family, and the family ain't that happy, but the family ain't, you know what I'm saying? It could be worse. It really could be worse, man. I have seen worse me. So when I say that can't nobody make me feel, any type of way about what it is right now, that's exactly what I mean. Gosh, not my laptop about to go dead on me. But approximately 30% of single mother households are below the poverty line compared to 6% of married couple families. And I just want to say, if you are a married couple and y'all are not struggling, then hooray for you, man, because that is a beautiful thing to see. And I'm glad that it do exist. And I love to see that in y'all. Y'all show us that it is possible in this world. But for them single mothers out there like me that do live right at the poverty line, baby, you know what? It's okay, honey, because you know what they say, what does not break you makes you stronger. I just said that right. I'll never be ashamed for what I'm going through. Y'all give me a few minutes. I am so sorry. I hate to cut in the middle of my session like this, but I did not prepare myself for my stuff to go out. As I was saying, though, and this way also what single mother ring look like, right? You know what I'm saying? You're trying to do stuff for yourself, you're trying to believe in yourself, right? And you just want to build great things, build a legacy for your kids to leave behind. And you got to balance all of this, things that you want for yourself, things that you're supposed to be doing. And you got to balance that with your kids and their needs. You feel me? And so that's not always a simple or easy thing to do. As I was saying, baby, it's not easy, you know what I'm saying, trying to believe in yourself, trying to build up you, and you got these kids, you know what I'm saying, that you got to worry about. You got to worry about their well-being, their health, their mental health, you know what I'm saying, making sure they straight, while also carrying everything that you have been through and is going through, physically, emotionally, and mentally. And you doing that by yourself with the strength of relying on God and the words in the Bible. Well, at least it is for me, because I can't speak for everybody, because I know everybody do not believe in God. Y'all struggle with that. And it's okay. I'm not here to judge you about that. I understand. When the time comes for you to find out who God is, trust me, you will know. You will recognize. You will get up and shout glory. The employment rate for single mothers, around 75% of single mothers are employed, but many work in low-wage jobs with limited benefits. And I got to tell you about this because me having 6 kids, it's hard as hell for me to freaking work and depend on people to help me with my kids and to make sure that they are straight, make sure they are not in harm's way. And I have been through a lot, honey. So I very much so have trust issues when it comes to letting people be around my kids. And even at the big age that they are at now, I still don't really like it. It still don't really sit well with me. I don't know. I just feel like I need to be here because people can be horrible. And you know what? That's another topic for another day. We can get into how nasty these folks is. I can definitely tell y'all what I have put up with some nasty ass humans that's supposed to be grown as hell coming around you when you're a child with the little innocent mind that you have, fucking rubbing on you and touching on your stuff. I can definitely open up about that on another subject, but right now we're talking about single moms, and we're talking about how fucking hard it is being a single mother. But I also want to say that we are so judged. We are judged so much on a daily basis. I get on this app every single day, scrolling up and down on every single motherfucking app that is created out here. And y'all have some very negative, nasty things to say about single mothers, which I do not care what y'all say. I do not care how y'all feel because y'all did not walking in our shoes. And if you have experienced the single mother home, then you should understand. You shouldn't get on here and down talk nobody if you had to witness that stuff for yourself, or if you are the person that is going through it. How can you fix your mouth to talk about single mothers, baby? We didn't make the choice to raise these kids by ourselves. The men that we thought were strong enough to raise these babies, we just failed us miserably. That is not our faults. We should not be held accountable for the fact that the people that we laid down in the bed with and made these kids, we did not stand up to be the person that they needed to be for us. Honey, that is not our fault. And I get tired of being blamed for being a single mom. Baby, please. You act like I went to God and said that I wanted it. One thing I know they do say, be careful what you ever. Because I told God, I said I wanted kids and I wanted a lot of them. I wanted the house and I wanted the picket fence. I wanted the marriage and everything. And I got every single last bit of that except for the marriage. I was with that man for 9 years that gave me those 6 babies. 9 times out of them 9 years did the motherfucker propose to me, or did we get married? So no, we was out here making babies out of wedlock, and I still felt like I was in the relationship alone, and I definitely felt like I was doing the parenthood alone. So therefore, if I fucking feel single while I'm with you, then dog, at the end of the day, I'm single, and that's what it was, and that's what it is. Single mothers are increasingly pursuing higher education, and I love that about the females that take time to go back to them collectively. I am trying to do that because I be having these dreams, and I believe, dreams are very prophetic, and we have these dreams for a reason. Oftentimes, because I didn't get to get my high school diploma because I was pregnant with my second born by the time I was a senior in school, and I had to miss too many days. So they took credits away from me and made it difficult, to achieve it because of the request at the time. So I was like, you know what, left school. And so I already got one baby at home and one in the belly anyway. So I was like, man, you know what? School, I'm over this shit anyway. So my last year, I walked away, didn't get my diploma. Every now and then, ever since that happened, every now and then, and I'm 37 years old, I have frequent dreams, and I'm talking about recurring dreams, like these dreams come back to back every other night scene, like where I am sitting in a classroom. And it's like, is this a sign or something? Like, do I need to go and finish my education? Like, I don't know what the purpose of that would be, because I teach myself a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, like I love to read. So I'm gonna read what I need to learn anyway. You know what I'm saying? I read the fine print, the blueprint, the little print, you know what I'm saying? Like I read and I follow instructions. So it's not hard to pick up on things that you need throughout life. But it is what it is. So for the single mothers out there that have found the time or found the drive, the passion to go back out there and start back pouring into you, see some room for you. I know one personally, Jasmine, baby, I see you. Man, it is a beautiful thing to witness, honestly, because she rocking real bad. You know what I'm saying? She have 3 babies, beautiful babies, and she keep them neat, you know what I'm saying, and well dressed. And she's going to school too. And little does she know, she motivate me. Like, that girl is my motivation, baby, because to see her struggle motherhood, a job, coming home, cooking for them kids, and still find the strength to do her schoolwork while helping her kids with their schoolwork, because she do have 2 of them in school. Baby, that's a power walk right there. That is a powerful woman. So yes, I salute all the women that are pouring back into themselves. Y'all rock. That's so beautiful. Keep pouring into yourself. Keep believing in yourself. Whatever you need to do to make sure that you keep showing up for yourself, motherfucking do that. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you, I hate when I lose myself. It's the worst feeling ever. And it's hard to come up out of that sometimes. It's really hard to come up out of it. So if you're in a good spot right now with yourself and you just living on you, investing in you, putting out the time in you, I salute you, and I'm clapping really hard for you, because I want y'all to succeed, man. Especially if you are a single mom. The statistics against us are so negative, so harsh. We need to beat the outcome to show them, baby, we can do this. What you're saying, like, we carry lies for 9 fucking months and then push out big ass heads, baby. We're super women. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should never want to talk about a woman that could bring a life into this world. Like, I don't care if she's doing it by herself. Why not look at that sister and say, girl, good job? Because I don't know if I had the strength to raise a kid by myself like you do, but you're doing great. Why y'all can't say that sometimes? Why it always gotta be trash talking? Nobody don't always want to hear that. We have our own struggles and things that we're going through. We don't need y'all negativity, baby. Because at the end of the day, we might can't show the men how to be men that we have, that we are raising, but we do a damn good job with trying to make them some respectable men. Help them learn the things that the women know, like, cleaning, feeding themselves, washing up behind themselves, you know what I'm saying? Important stuff like life stuff. We can teach them that part. We probably can't tell them everything about being a man because we don't know absolutely squatly diddly shit about being a man. And I never say that, oh, I have it figured out, because no, I really know that I wish that my kid's father showed up in their life the way that he needs to, so that they could be physically ready for this world. So if you have that support as a single mother, honey, baby, listen, hold on to that, because everybody don't, okay? Children in a single mother household, they often face more challenges, including higher risk of academic struggles and behavioral issues, but many thrive with strong support systems. And baby, okay, listen. So, I am a Gemini, and I know a lot of people don't like to be like into the zodiac thing, but this shit is real. It's real. I don't care what nobody say. And even though we don't supposed to live by it, abide by it, or what I'm saying, care about what it has to say about who we are, it actually does give us some great insights about some of our characteristics. I don't care what nobody say. That shit is true, even if God don't want us to follow it, right? So y'all already know Geminis have two sides to them. That is so true. And so my kids know that. But this is what makes it very interesting about being a single parent and being a Gemini with these little brats. You know what I'm saying? When they know that my mood is off, they know how to go and leave me alone. They know how to give me some time to myself or whatever, or they can just come console me, hug me, or do whatever they need to do, you know what I'm saying, to make me feel better, to bring me back to the moment, because sometimes I can get away from myself. You know what I'm saying? So kids are your balance in life. And okay, if you have kids, baby, that's your balance in life, whatever you're going through. Pick your kids up, hug them, smile, laugh with them. I promise you, it will change your mood. But what I was finna say is they have a lot of my characteristics in them, and a lot of them are a little mentally impaired. No, not like literally. Okay, not literally. I'm just metaphorically speaking right now. I say that they have a lot of my ways, and so me being a single mother, having that much responsibility, sometimes I tend to lash out before I think, and so my kids have that poor quality in them from me, where we lash out without thinking. So how do y'all think that I feel? And mind you, all my kids are back to back in age, literally, okay, back to back in age. How the hell do y'all think that it feels when they were? I homeschooled them now, but I had to pull them out of homeschool. So when they was going to school, how did y'all think that it felt for me to be called every single day for each of my damn kids on a different day was another one? You know what I'm saying? So like mentally, I was like, you know what, it's too much. I'm just one person. There's too many personalities and minds that I had to go in there and pull to the side and be like, you know what, what's going on with it? So I had to pull my kids out of school and homeschool them, because it was easier for me to parent having them all the way up on me. Because let me tell you, it's hard to work, you know what I'm saying, and take your kids to school when you're a single mother, especially if you have that many. And none of my kids are driving right now yet. So like, when you don't have the help to help get them back and forth to school, when you don't have the help for somebody to run up there to the school every time there is like a sickness or a freaking fight out, a problem, issues, or whatever the case be, and they need you to come up there and you ain't got nobody but you to do that. That shit tear you down. It tears me down. You know what I'm saying? So I was mentally drained. So I said, you know what? Y'all motherfuckers got to come up out this school. I'm sorry. So I've been homeschooling my kids for the past 2 years. The first time that I tried it was when COVID first came in 2020. But I was like, yeah. And they swear that they got huge. These last 2 years, I had to do it again. And I stuck with it because I said, you know what? I'm not about to keep coming down here to the school because I'm going to clock out. Y'all clocking out. We all going to end up with some cases that I'm not gonna be able to get none of us out of. So I rather just pull my kids out of the school and keep them up on me, because being a single mother that has limited resources, a limited support system, and also not being able to work in a high-fed job to bring in the amount of money that I need for the big household that I have, you know what I'm saying? I can't do it. It's not possible. You know what I'm saying? Being stuck in the minimum wage jobs as a single mother, that do suck, because you never have enough, especially if you have multiple kids like me. You never have enough for yourself. If you're like me, you're gonna put your kids first. My kids come first, so I'm going nappy headed. I'm looking raggedy, but my kids gonna be clean and fresh to death before me. So that's the type of mom that I am. That's the type of mom that every female out there needs to be. Your kids got to come first, baby. That fake hair and them fake nails and them lashes and all this shit can wait, baby. Listen, if y'all really truly follow me, y'all will see that I post myself naturally 90% of the time. I'm hardly ever dressed up. And it's not because I don't want to or that I can't afford to, technically. It's just that I am a real mother and I put my kids' needs before my own. And so, unselfishly, you know what I'm saying, I will always look like I'm just down and out, which sometimes I am, sometimes I'm just not. It's just that I'm a mother. My kids gonna look good, but I ain't gotta look good. You know what I'm saying? I look good when I feel good, and I feel good when I know that I'm being a fucking great mom to my kids, because I'm all they got. They can't really depend on the slide that helped me make them. So, you know what? I'm sorry. I ain't even mean to goddamn go that hard on it, man, on this mic. Hey, but it is what it is, shit. We all feel some type of way about somebody, baby, and I ain't never been the one to bite my tongue, and that motherfucker know how I feel anyway. So, with that being said, yeah, baby, it is what it is on that. So before I close out this session, man, my last message to the single mothers tonight, I'm gonna continually always reach out and talk about such as single motherhood, because I am one, and mentally and physically and emotionally and financially we be struggling. And so I had to get on here and I had to let y'all know that, baby, I see you, I see what you're doing. And although I didn't get that deep into support tonight, my support is with every single mother out there. Don't let nobody make you feel like shit, honey, because you are a single mom that is rocking that. You know, if you in your kids' life, if you step for your kids and your kids' needs come first, honey, screw what anybody got to say about that. Because one thing I know, honey, shoot, even jackasses have opinions. Shoot, let them have them opinions. You just keep showing up for them kids. So, single mothers, man, give yourself a clap, okay? Give yourself a clap for doing this by yourself, because it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? But y'all get up and y'all show up every day for your kids, and then eventually you start showing up for yourself, and that is a beautiful thing. Don't never let nobody tell you otherwise. And I know that it's hard and it sucks out here, and you probably cry majority of the time like I do, but it's okay, baby. Just keep your faith, pray, okay? And things will get better for us. I just know that the end key for us single mothers is happiness when them kids grow up and they're the ones that's making us happy, because we did what we need to do by them. You know what I'm saying? So you guys keep on rocking that single mom title. You know what I'm saying? You're doing the damn thing. Everybody looks good. Your kids looking good. They're blessed. They're healthy. They have a roof over their head, clothes and shoes on their back and feet, and they're eating. We don't have nothing to complain about. You know what I'm saying? Nothing at all. All right, my babies. Well, I hope you guys will come back and join me on another freaking segment that will be out on this Thursday, sweetie. I'm gonna try to keep going live so that I can be y'all up, because shoot, first I was just to be doing it, but I was like, you know what? Let me let people watch me do it so that y'all can see that y'all can believe in yourself, whatever that may look like for you. You guys keep on rocking motherhood and keep on staying strong and keeping the faith. I will see you guys later. I surely do love every single body.